Number 2, we're on the second one, which is on the back of your review sheet. Is this a function? What? Function? Yes. Tell me 2 reasons. Passes the vertical line test. X's are all, I'm putting VLT, but y'all know that's vertical line test. X's are all different. What if I said none of the X's repeat? Is that the same thing? Yes. What if I said it's in standard form? Yeah. Because it's to the second power. Because fish can swim in a lake. Those are all correct, but that's not the real answer. The answer is only pass the vertical line test, X's are all different. Can you write it in function notation? Why, sure. That's really easy. Thank you. F of x equals x squared plus 5x plus 6. What type of a function? Quadratic. I better get all that part right. What does A equal? 1. Don't say x squared, just put 1. B is 5 and C is 6. Now we're going to move to the right and do the axis of symmetry. The formula is negative B over 2A. Okay, I think I'm going to do my work right here. So negative B would be negative 5 over 2 times 1, which is negative 5 halves. It's okay with you. I'm going to do negative 2.5. Wait a minute. Is that the answer? X equals negative 2.5. Okay, so my vertex, the x value of my vertex is negative 2.5. Now I'll take the little blue calculator if you want to, and we're going to plug in negative 2.5. I'm going to say how to type it in to make sure you know what you're doing. Okay, so I'm going to put it right here. So I have x squared, which is parentheses, negative 2.5, close parentheses, and you have to square it, so that's that little caret 2. Then we have plus 5 times sign. You can either put parentheses or not, but you have to put the times sign even if you put parentheses. Do you want to put them? Yes. Okay. Or not, it doesn't matter. Negative 2.5. And then what's the last part? Plus 6. Now you should have gotten negative 0.25. Many people today have gotten something like negative 12.75. If you got that, then somewhere in here you did something wrong. Probably you didn't put these parentheses. Those are a must. These you don't necessarily have to do. So my vertex is negative 2.5 and negative 0.25. Y-intercept, say it. 6. Now x-intercept. Most people have gotten to this and they're like, I don't know what to do. You have 4 methods. You can factor. You can use square roots. You could do complete the square. Or what's the other way? Quadratic formula. What's easiest for this one? You could do quadratic formula. I think this one's easy to factor. If you don't want to, do the quadratic formula. I'm going to factor. Multiply to give me 6. Add to give me 5. 3 and 2. And then plug them in. Take the opposites of that, which is negative 3 and negative 2. Now, I think I'm going to pass on my domain. Well, I know the domain is all reals. But I think I'm going to hold off on the range and graph it and then do the range. What do you think? Yeah. Good idea? Now, on your test, you can do that. The very last page is going to have all the graphs on it. You can go graph that problem anytime you want to, okay? So let's go graph it. You might have to go back and forth on this. I'm going to put my X and Y axis right down the middle. On the other graphs, you can choose to put them wherever you want to. Okay? You can just do first quadrant or all four or whatever. All right, so my vertex was negative 2.5 and negative 0.25. Negative 2.5. Oh, look, I can't even, hold on. I can't even see it because I made it so fat. Can I have a do-over? Okay, negative 2.5. It's really, really, really close. Okay, what are my x-intercepts? Negative 2 and negative 3. Oh my gosh, those are so close. And then the y-intercept was 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I need 5 dots. How am I going to get my 5th dot? Reflect it. So 1, 2 and a half, 1, 2. And you should, I didn't write it, I should have put the axis of symmetry right down the middle. And voila, I have a beautiful graph. Now I skipped the table because I changed, after I made this review sheet, I changed the test. And you are not required to do any tables unless you want to. So if you want your own table, you can make your own table. Now, how about we go back to range? Range is rivers, so I'm going to go from the lowest to the highest. And this lowest point is negative 0.25. Everything is above negative 0.25. So for my range is going to be y is greater than or equal to negative 0.25. Or you could have bracket negative 0.25 comma infinity. Parentheses.